Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we are looking at Massive Rasengan. It is a 5 power with a duration of 3 and essentially just summons a huge Rasengan right in front of you, stays there for a little bit, and then it literally, whoever it hits, it basically normally kills or lowers their health by quite a lot to the point where they're basically 1 HP. And yeah, just prevents them from substituting afterwards if they still survived. So it's very basic, you know. Usually it kills people, but you know, maybe it doesn't. So when it doesn't kill them, you know, you can go ahead and just finish them off because they can't substitute away for a certain amount of time. So yeah, quite basic. It's quite a big ultimate as well. So you know, when there's people in the base or flag battle or something like that, really good. And yeah, that's pretty much it. For combat battle, it's a little bit more difficult to land because it's combat. So you'd have to really stun someone, or you'd have to get rid of their substitutions by playing really well or by locking them out with a ninjutsu. But yeah, pretty much it. Quite a basic ultimate. There really isn't much for me to show or say. So I'll just show some practice gameplay, and you know, you guys can determine if you want that or not. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of the showcase. So enjoy the little bit of gameplay, and don't forget to like, subscribe, press the notification bell, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. So yeah, enjoy the gameplay now. Also, just before I do completely leave, I did want to talk about how, you know, positioning matters. It kind of does track the enemy when it is happening, so, you know, you don't really have to worry too much about where the enemy is positioned. Just not directly underneath you, a bit more in front of you. That's generally the, you know, distance that you want to be anyway for most of the ultimates. But yeah, you can see how quickly it's slowly building up. So, you know, it's not too slow, it's decently fast. It's not exactly, you know, as fast as 4, but it is as fast as 3 because that is what it is. So, just like 7 Heavenly Breaths, you're going to get roughly the same speed as that, or if not exactly the same. So, yeah, you know, you're going to have to work for it just a little bit more than Lightning Cloak and such. But it does pay off by giving you an ultimate that does quite a lot of damage and heavily injures the enemy. So yeah, there is that to it, and that does help it by quite a bit. Other than that, it prevents them from substituting, and you know, they're already kind of weak, so you know, it's a little bit extra, you know, just in case they do survive. Other than that, it's literally a very basic, simple strength ultimate. We'll call it that. It's a strength ultimate in comparison to the rest. So, for example, 7 Heavenly Breaths was more of a utility, Lightning Cloak was more of a utility, and this one's more of a strength. So yeah, there's even categories for ultimates. So yeah, you can see how my guy just barely survived, and yeah, he was basically just one ninjutsu or a few hits away. Yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it. So just enjoy the rest, and you'll see how many more times it's going to pop up, and you can make your decision of whether or not you want to use it. I also forgot to mention that if you look at the ultimate gauge, you'll see that the ultimate itself actually feeds itself depending on the amount of hits that it does. So, you know, you actually get half of your entire ultimate back from just simply using your own ultimate. So, yeah, you know, that's the another advantage of having ultimates, because it literally feeds itself sometimes. And, you know, when ultimates feed themselves, it's pretty good, because as you can see, I almost got it back again for the third or fourth time. So yeah, that's the advantages of that, and that's pretty much all I can cover for this ninjutsu, because it's so simple. I mean, ultimate. So yeah, anyway, that's that secret technique. And next one is gonna be slightly more unique. So yeah, stay tuned for that one.